Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Market Insights with Linux, and welcome to this new video right here on AMD. We're going to do a full update. First of all, because it was requested. Yes, I actually see all the comments, and if you join our Telegram channel and Telegram community, which I'll leave links down in the description. The link down in the description is for the channel, I think, on Telegram. There I post daily updates, but you'll be able, if you scroll into that, you will be able to find the discussion group and a community in there as well. It's growing, so if you're interested in that, join that. And like I said, I mean, if you actually have requests, let me know down in the comments, let me know in there, and sometimes I will make a video on that. Obviously, I cannot make a video about every request, but at the bare minimum, I will give you my thoughts. But we're going to do a full video right here on AMD. AMD has been relatively stable since August, but obviously it's a great company. I mean, if you take a look at the financials are great. We're going to get Q3 earnings relatively soon, I think somewhere in October, so relatively soon this month. That's going to be interesting, but I think the expectations are growth again from Q1 to Q2. We had pretty significant growth, or at least I would call it pretty significant. I think certain financials were actually up 10% Q on Q. That's quite major. And then today, or yesterday, I think we got the news that Intel is in early talks to add AMD as foundry customer. And I'm not sure if you missed it. I think most of you have not missed it. But Intel at this point of time, and it feels a little strange to say this, but it's a very hot stock. All right, if you take a look at Intel, it's been performing absolutely great. Still at this point of time, I mean, since last month, we're up a shocking 50%, which is absolutely major. So it seems that every stock affiliated to Intel, or every stock, every company doing new business with Intel, is rallying up higher, and that's what we're seeing with AMD as well. Quite a we've opened much higher compared to the close yesterday. The markets at this point of time are strong. Like, yes, it's to be expected that we would have opened a little bit higher, but not this much. I mean, you can see the S&P 500 also opened a little higher, but it's now near the closing price yesterday. So there is real strength. So the question is as well, all right, what are the relevant levels? Like, what are the main levels that we need to look at? And can we actually expect a new rally? And I think that's the most interesting question. And at this point of time, I think the answer is yes. I've spoken about this yesterday in my video slightly about the US government shutdown, and it's could that be a reason why we will not rally? And I think that's not true. I mean, I've done some research on previous shutdowns, and most often it doesn't actually influence the financial markets that much, at least not during the shutdown, and also rarely afterwards. Most of the time it's actually beforehand, and well, I mean, obviously we're no longer in that period. So I don't think we need to be worried about that. The only thing is that we have this critical level right here. It's both a respected key level in general, but it's also twice already it's been the value area high, also of the price action since July, and that's the area at 172 and 170. I think that's a pretty relevant level right here, especially if we want to rally. So whether look, I'm AMD. I'm bullish on AMD, right? I think in general, if you zoom all the way out here, us consolidating up here is not a problem. I think it's already most likely that we would see a bullish continuation from this consolidation either way. The thing is that, even though I'm bullish on AMD, I think if you want to enter this, there's two ways you can do that. And the best way, in my opinion, to do that is to wait for the actual break, right? So wait for this level at 172.5 to actually break. Do I think it's most likely that we'll be able to do that? Yes, I think it's quite likely that, relatively soon we'll be able to do that, and we'll be able to rally into the next target. I did not look at what my next target would be, but let me do a quick analysis. Yeah, the next target seems to be 195. Do I think this is most likely? Yes, but personally, and that's not financial advice, but personally, I will wait for the technical confirmation. I will wait for the technical breakout before entering. But interesting company, definitely an interesting stock to trade as well. So put it on your watch list. I'll keep you updated on that as well. But for now, that's it. So thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your week, and bye.